Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Aldi haul, but it's more specifically based on gluten-free and dairy-free options. If you are new to my channel, I was recently diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and a gluten-free and dairy-free diet has really helped me out. After all the research I did, I realized it was a good step for me, and once I started doing it, after a couple weeks, I knew it was the right choice for me. Doesn't mean it's right for everyone, but I have gotten quite a few requests from my subscribers and followers to do a haul like this to show you guys the kind of gluten-free items I'm getting, but also doing it on a budget because they can get pretty pricey. So depending on where you shop and what you have available in your area, hopefully this will help you out. Now, I choose to do most of my gluten-free shopping at Aldi because their prices are so good. If you don't have an Aldi in your area, definitely check out and see if you guys have any discounted grocery stores or anything like that that you can go check out for these kind of items. So for the purpose of this video, I'm also comparing it to a normal grocery haul with these same items at a normal grocery store. So in our area, we have Harris Teeter. It might be like an H-E-B if you have one of those around you, or a Wegmans or things like that. So for the purpose of this video for pricing, I'm going to compare it to the prices over at Harris Teeter to show you how much I saved by shopping at Aldi today. So the first item that I'm going to talk to you about is eggs. We go through so many eggs in our family a day, a week, it's crazy. So I always get 2 dozen at a time, and I like to get free range because I feel better about the chickens and their well-being, and I think honestly they're tastier eggs, but that just might be in my brain, so don't worry about it if you get normal eggs. But the free range eggs are certified human at Aldi, and they are so cheap compared to the similar brands over at Harris Teeter. So for this dozen eggs, it was $2.39. At a normal grocery store, it would be $4.99 for the same eggs. So that's pretty good savings for me, especially when we go through so many eggs per week. Next item I love eating all the time is hummus. I eat it with either my gluten-free crackers, or I eat it with some vegetables that I've cut up, things like that. So their hummus at Aldi is actually organic, and I like to get the garlic hummus. For this container of hummus, it was $2.29. For the same amount of hummus over at Harris Teeter, it was $3.29, and they don't have any organic options. So not only is this cheaper, but it's also organic, which I feel a little better about. So we eat a lot of seafood and salmon and fish in our house, so I always try to go scoop up a fillet of salmon. This salmon we can cut in half, and that would be plenty for Cameron and I. At Aldi, their salmon is $7.49 per pound. At Harris Teeter, it's $8.99 per pound, so definitely saving some there. So with being gluten-free, I eat a lot of rice and grains like quinoa and things that are gluten-free, and rather than just boiling it in water, I always boil it in either chicken stock or vegetable stock because it makes it a little tastier, so it's a good tip if you're cooking a lot of grains. This container of chicken stock is $1.69 at Aldi. If you were to buy the same one at Harris Teeter for the Swanson version per se, would be $3.29 per container. So with being gluten-free, you have a lot of gluten-free pasta options. So my choice of sauce is tomato and basil because I can always doctor it up and make it a little bit more tasty depending on my feelings those days. So the one over at Aldi is actually organic, which is great. And this container of pasta sauce, organic, is $1.89. If you were to get the same pasta sauce over at another grocery store, it would be $2.89 and not organic. So something that's always great to add into your diet is a healthy type of nut. So I love pistachio nuts, but they're pretty pricey. So this whole bag of pistachios I have shell on with sea salt is $5.99. It's a 16-ounce bag. If you were to get this at the grocery store near us at Harris Teeter, it would be $9.98 per bag, so that's almost twice as much. And of course, speaking of gluten-free pastas, I have the Live G-Free, which is the brand over at Aldi that is gluten-free certified, and I've gotten 1 bag of fusilli and I got 1 bag of penne. These bags are $2.99 per bag, and they are organic brown rice and quinoa, which is more nutritional than some of the other gluten-free pasta options. These same brown rice pasta options over at Harris Teeter are $3.99 per bag. So if you like to do avocado toast or eat sandwiches or anything and you're gluten-free, you definitely want to try and find a good gluten-free bread. To be fair, I have not tried this, so I cannot tell you if it's any good, but I've heard really good things about it. It's part of their Live G-Free brand again, and this was $5.49 for the whole loaf. So gluten-free bread in general is just expensive, but this same loaf of bread over at Harris Teeter was $7.99, so it's definitely the cheaper option that you can find if you want to have toast or bread or any kind of sandwiches or anything, so definitely try theirs out first. Also, speaking of pasta, I don't know why it took me so long to try out spaghetti squash. I could kill myself because I actually think it's really tasty. So I got this spaghetti squash. If I'm not feeling regular pasta, I can obviously cook this up in the oven and scoop it out and it turns into little spaghetti strands. This squash was $2.76 at Aldi. At Harris Teeter, the same squash for the same weight would have been $5.37. So that's a huge savings right there. The thing that I probably saved the most on in this entire trip were my red seedless grapes. This is a 3.1 pound bag of grapes. At Aldi, their grapes are 89 cents per pound, so this entire thing was $3.76. If I had bought this at Harris Teeter, it would have been over $12. That's insane. Another fruit item I love is strawberries. This entire container at Aldi, not organic, but it's still really good, was $1.89. If I had bought the same non-organic container of strawberries at Harris Teeter, it would have been $4.99. So probably my favorite snack from there is their sweet potato chips. I just feel like it's a little healthier than regular old chips. This entire bag was $2.49. I got 2 of them. And if I bought that at Harris Teeter, it'd be $3.99, so almost $4 per bag. And the last 2 items that I want to share with you guys are from their Live G-Free line. It is their gluten-free pretzels and their gluten-free sea salt crisps. Their crackers, they are so good, y'all. Like I like them better than regular old crackers. So this gluten-free pretzel bag was $2.19 for the entire bag. If I had gotten that at Harris Teeter, it would have cost me $3.89. And then the crackers were $1.99. If I had gotten this entire same size bag at Harris Teeter, it would have been $3.29 per bag. So the entire cost of this entire haul, pre-tax, because obviously everybody's taxes are different where they live, cost me $56.08. If I had bought the entire same haul at Harris Teeter with all these same products, it would have been $98.98. That's a savings of $42.90. So I almost saved half the cost I spent. I think that's an insane savings. So if you guys are interested in going gluten-free, dairy-free, or you just want to eat a little healthier, definitely check out Aldi first for your products before you go shopping at other stores. If you don't have an Aldi near you, like I said earlier, definitely see if you have a discount grocery store around you because they definitely have cheaper options around you. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Definitely let me know if you have any Aldi favorites that I need to check out down below in the comments. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.